No, don't eat it. Sam. Hey friends, welcome back. This week we drove the Las Vegas Strip after bedtime, walked through some of the most iconic hotels in the entire world, watched the Bellagio fountains up close, and experienced the most epic concert ever. No doubt at the Sphere. Week 10, let's go!
Ashley, Jake, and Sam the cat here, living the van life and making our way to 7 of the 30 MLB stadiums. This week, we soaked up every last drop of Las Vegas before beginning our drive toward California. Thank you so much for being here. Last week, we left off catching our first movie in Las Vegas, and this week, we kicked off with another one, or two. It's what we do. Movie number 2. What are we seeing, Jake? Guys, it's so breezy in Vegas. What's happening? Movie number 3, babe. What are we gonna see? Tuner. Guys, that last movie, Obsession, was scary. Finally. Oh my goodness. These fries are animal style, if you haven't heard. What do you think, babe?
Probably get so lucky.
Good morning, friends. We are currently at Planet Fitness. I don't know if you can see it through the tree in the window. We slept here overnight. It was a restful sleep. And yeah, I'm gonna go work out. Jake's already in there. We'll shower and get ready for the day. It's actually a little chilly. Someone is so cold. The high today is only 75, which is crazy. We thought it was gonna be so hot here. Jake's trying to make smoothies and someone had other plans. Don't worry, there's no powder in there, just water.
Come on, girl.
Get out!
Jeez.
Hey, don't go in that one. We're going to Good Pie for dinner. Gotta get pizza. Phonies first. And then babe does. That night, we drove the Las Vegas Strip, and it was so super cool. The Las Vegas Strip stretches approximately 4.2 miles along Las Vegas Boulevard South and is home to the highest concentration of luxury hotel rooms anywhere on Earth. Over 100,000 hotel rooms within walking distance of each other. The Strip generates roughly $7 billion in gaming revenue annually and welcomes around 40 million visitors per year. Funny enough, it isn't technically within Las Vegas city limits. Most of it sits in the unincorporated communities of Paradise and Winchester. The signs and lights alone consume roughly 400 million kilowatt hours of electricity per year, making it one of the most illuminated stretches of road on Earth. It was developed rapidly through the 1940s and 50s and has been reimagined countless times since, but driving it at night still feels like nothing else. We started our drive near the Strat, the tallest freestanding observation tower in the United States, at 1,149 feet tall, and drove all the way down to the famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign, designed in 1959 by Betty Willis, who never trademarked it, making it free for everyone else to use. When we got to the sign, the line was surprisingly short, very unusual. so we hopped out and took full advantage. There were professional photographers there working for tips who gave us some brilliant iPhone night photography tips and photos. Here are some of our favorites from the night.
Jake's going on a tour today. UNLV. You excited, babe? You can already see it in the distance. I don't know how to zoom on my new phone. There it is. Wow. Just you and me now, Sam. Hitting the open road to go do some yoga. Got a little tacos for lunch. Not pictured. Esquite. Another day. Parking at Planet Fitness overnight and then waking up and working out and taking showers and doing red light therapy and massages. It's gonna be a great day.
Amazon lockers for the win. Super useful when you don't have a fixed address. You can have packages delivered to a locker at a nearby location and pick them up on your own schedule.
Whole Foods salad bar for the win. Our salads look a little different. All right, another movie. What are we seeing, babe?
Top Gun.
I've never seen Top Gun yet.
Look what Jake got. Patagonia Organic IPA NA.
That evening, we decided to explore the Strip properly, on foot. We parked near the Miracle Mile shops and started walking. First stop, the Cosmopolitan.
It's very cosmopolitan.
Opened in 2010, the Cosmopolitan was originally developed by a German bank that accidentally became Las Vegas hotel developer when a real estate loan went sideways. It's now one of the most celebrated hotel casino designs on the Strip, with art installations throughout and iconic chandeliers. A great start to our walking tour. Continuing down, we pass through the Paris-Las Vegas area. You cannot miss the half-scale Eiffel Tower replica rising above the boulevard, and then into the Bellagio. The Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Garden is a 14,000 square foot indoor garden that changes its entire display 5 times a year to reflect the seasons. It's maintained by a team of over 100 horticulturists and artisans, and every single installation is made from real, living plants. Entry is completely free, and it's absolutely stunning. Then, Caesar's Palace. Opened in 1966 and named to evoke the grandeur of ancient Rome, despite the fact that Julius Caesar himself never set foot in Las Vegas. Shocking. We know. Next, the Venetian. Outside, it's already impressive. Inside, it's another world entirely. The ceiling of the main shopping area is painted to look like a blue sky with clouds. The canals wind through the lower level with actual gondolas and gondoliers, and the artwork throughout is remarkable. A quick stop at the Wynn. Beautiful carousels and some of the most elegant interior design on the Strip. Then we doubled back, ducked under the Eiffel Tower replica outside Paris, and caught the Bellagio fountain show, which was the perfect way to end the walk. The Bellagio fountains are one of the most visited attractions in the world. A choreographed water, music, and light show performed on an 8.5-acre artificial lake. The system uses 1,214 individual water shooters, including 208 that can shoot water up to 240 feet in the air. Shows run every 30 minutes in the afternoon and every 15 minutes in the evening. It's free and it's spectacular.
Viva Las Vegas!
Final stop, Taco Bell.
We had to try the new menu. It looks good. May have overdone it though. Good morning, sleepyhead. We're gonna do some thrifting today.
The next day, we went thrifting in the Las Vegas Arts District. And honestly, this neighborhood deserves way more attention than it gets. The Arts District, centered around Charleston Boulevard and Main Street, is Las Vegas's creative hub. Independent galleries, vintage shops, eclectic cafes, murals around every corner, and a community of artists and makers that feels completely separate from the energy of the Strip. It's walkable, interesting, and just downright cool. If you're visiting Las Vegas and need a break from the casino energy, this is your place.
We're going to see No Doubt at the Sphere. We're walking to the bus. Hope that's not it. Hope we didn't miss it. We made it off the bus safely. We made it on the bus, and then we made it off the bus. And here we are, walking on Flamingo and about to see the Sphere. Ah! There's the High Roller, second largest roller coaster in the world. Oh, Ferris wheel. Whatever that thing is.
Here we go. First, some context on the show itself. No Doubt's residency at the Sphere marked the band's return after years away and was one of the most anticipated concert events of the year. The production was built specifically for the Sphere's capabilities, meaning the visuals, the sound, and the experience were designed from the ground up for this venue and this venue only. There is no other place on earth you could have seen this show the way we saw it.
We're here.
The Sphere opened in September 2023 and cost approximately $2.3 billion to build, making it one of the most expensive entertainment venues ever constructed. The exterior is covered in 1.2 million LED pucks, the world's largest LED screen, wrapping the entire surface of the building and programmable light visible from miles away.
We made it!
Inside the lobby, the scale begins to hit you. The building is 366 feet tall and 516 feet wide, roughly the size of a 30-story building lying on its side. Before you even enter the venue itself, the lobby spaces are immersive and art-forward. Every surface is considered, every detail intentional. The interior LED screen is the world's largest at approximately 160,000 square feet, wrapping the entire interior surface of the dome, including the ceiling above you. The sound system uses 167,000 speakers with technology that can direct sound to specific sections of the audience. When the show started, the visuals wrapped around us from every direction and the sound hit. There are genuinely no words for how epic this experience truly was. We didn't get much footage inside during the show, partly because recording barely captures it, but mostly because we were completely, fully, entirely present for every single second of it. We cannot recommend this experience enough. If you ever get the chance, just go for it. After the concert, we were way too hyped to go to bed, so we made our way to Fremont Street. Fremont Street is the original Las Vegas, predating the Strip by decades. The Street was the center of gambling and entertainment in Las Vegas from the 1940s through the 1960s before the Strip took over. Today, it's home to the Fremont Street Experience, a 1,500-foot-long LED canopy suspended 90 feet above the pedestrian mall, featuring the world's largest single video screen at more than 2 million LED lights. Free light and sound shows run through the evening, and the energy is completely different from the Strip. Louder, more chaotic, more fun, in a wonderfully unpolished way.
That's where we're staying, Main Street Station.
We parked our van for the next 2 nights at the Main Street Station Casino, a beautiful old property with genuine Victorian antiques throughout, including a section of the Berlin Wall displayed in the men's restroom. I didn't get to see it. Las Vegas continues to surprise us.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Chicken salad sandwich time. We decided to stay an additional day in Las Vegas. And here's Jake. And we're gonna go to the pool. The concert at the Sphere was so epic. Unreal, so real. I don't have any other words to describe it. It was just for real. Jake said, what'd you say about the kids? The kids are gonna be all right. The kids are gonna be all right. And we hope this is, good for the movies, because we're movie people, and it was such a cool experience and artistic, creative. No doubt is amazing. Gwen Stefani is a goddess, and had a great time. Cool day. Sun is shining out here in Las Vegas. We're going to a buffet. We're gonna eat so much food. How beautiful it is here. Jake's excited about pizza having its own spot. So far, we're off to a great start. Look at that plate. It's Jake's. Jake ended up getting 2 plates because one wasn't enough. He's hungry. All right, it's time for us to leave Las Vegas. We're heading to San Diego. We're stopping in a little town. I think it's called Victorville. But first we gotta dump the tanks. Correction, Victorville. We did have a really fun time in Las Vegas. I'm surprised. We actually didn't spend that much money. I don't know that I would recommend that buffet. I think next time if I'm gonna do a buffet, I would splurge. Besides that, like the Sphere, do it. If you're thinking about it, do it. Especially a concert or a movie that's specifically made for the Sphere. So those are my recs. We didn't do any gambling. It's not really our vibe. And yeah, it's a cool place. Check it out. Something that we didn't do that a friend and on Google and stuff, Claude, our AI companion, recommended was to go to Red Rock Canyon, and I wish we made time to do it, but also we just kind of stayed in the city. So that's something I would recommend for somebody coming and visiting here. Here's a little van stuff to know. When we're dumping the tanks, we watch these, percentages. Our fresh is at 90, which means Jake filled our fresh water. And then our gray tank is at 80, which means we need to dump it because it's close to 100%. You do not want it to get to 100%. And then our black is empty because we're dumping. Black is when you go to the bathroom. Jake is filling the black tank with non-potable water so we can flush it to get all the stuff out of there. So I'm watching it right now. When it gets to 70, I'm gonna tell him, and then he'll dump that all out, and we'll have a fresh black tank, and then he'll dump the gray tank, and we'll be ready to go.
Sam doesn't love driving, but she's good at hunkering down. My baby. She hates being on camera. Quick stop at the old Maverick. Goodbye, Vegas! The drive from Las Vegas to San Diego covers approximately 330 miles through some dramatic landscapes. You descend from the high Mojave Desert, move through the Cajon Pass, cut through the San Bernardino Mountains, and eventually drop down toward the Pacific coast. Just after the California welcome sign, we spotted massive solar reflector arrays, catching the desert light. California's commitment to renewable energy on full display, right there at the border. We stopped in Victorville for groceries, a Goodwill run, of course, and spent the night at Planet Fitness before the final push to San Diego. Hello. Are you tired? 10 weeks in, and this journey keeps rewriting what we thought was possible. We came to Las Vegas for a concert and left having walked through some of the most iconic spaces in the world, found a neighborhood full of artists and makers that completely charmed us, and experienced a show that reminded us why live music and human creativity are truly irreplaceable. No doubt at the Sphere was unlike anything we have ever seen or experienced, and we've seen a lot of things on this trip. We are so grateful for every mile and every unexpected moment that continues to make this trip more special than we could have ever dreamed. And we are so grateful you're here for the ride. Next week, we hit the Pacific Coast, San Diego, Petco Park, and whatever beautiful chaos comes next. See you then.
Hey Noah, apologies for missing your shout out this week. We'll get you next week. Vincent, get us out of here.
Hope you subscribe our video and hope you press the red button to do this.